Hello everyone, this is Hero here, and welcome to another King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Online video. Okay, apologies for the past few days I did not upload any new videos, okay, because basically I was busy trying to gather all the data in order to create this video. Okay, this video some folks has requested, and I didn't really touch on proper, okay, on this video itself. Okay, not video, this topic itself I mean. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Basically, we are going to talk about this, how to increase your overall team's power here. Okay, increasing your overall team's power is not about just saving a bunch of materials, then after that spam the promote button and then promote your character up to a certain grade and then increasing your power just like that. It's not just that. There's a lot of other things that you need to consider. So I have a list prepared. Let us go through the list. Okay, so let us go to our fighters page. Okay, let us take Chrysalis as an example. Okay, number one, okay, bread and butter, okay, your level, your fighter's level. Let me do a level up. Okay, you guys can see when your fighter level up here, okay, the stats will increase. Your defense, your attack, your HP, all this will increase. So with all this increase, the overall power for your fighter will also increase. Okay, so why leveling is important? Okay, number one, like I said, it increases your stats, your power. Number two, okay, is also to enable you to level up your skill. Okay, I'm sure by now most of you, all of you guys will have known that how high you can level up your skill basically is how high your fighter level is. Okay, so for now Chrysalis is at level 57. Sorry. So Chrysalis is at level 57. Your skill can actually level up to level 57. Okay, at this moment right now. Okay, and also the higher your fighter level, okay, will also allow you to promote your fighter here to a higher grade. Okay, so remember, fighter level, this is the first one that basically allows you to increase your power. Okay, number two, okay, evolving your fighters. Okay, before I go into evolving, just a note. Okay, leveling up your fighter doesn't increase priority. Okay, I say again, I repeat again, leveling up your fighter doesn't increase priority. Okay, so let's go back to evolve. Okay, every time you evolve your fighters, okay, every time you evolve your fighters, the stats added here is even more so than leveling up your fighters. Okay, the stats added here is even more than leveling up your fighters. Okay, on top of that, when you evolve your fighter, your priority will increase by a bit. Okay, thirdly, depending on the stars here, okay, right now Chrysalis at 4 stars allow you to up the skills for up the level for these 4 skills. When you evolve Chrysalis to 5 star or 6 stars, then you will unlock damage deepen and damage reduction. Okay, so this is how evolve works. Basically, when you evolve that particular fighter to 7 stars, you will basically unlock this thing called Dark Force. Let me show you guys here, Dark Force Awaken. So what is Dark Force Awaken? When you awaken Dark Force, these are the 3 options that allows you, okay, to add. Basically, you spend fragments, then to depending on which Either Dark Power. Dark Power basically increases your damage. God Defense basically increases your defense and a bit of damage and resistance rate. Taboo Drug, okay, basically increases your anti-crit, your block, and your HP. Okay, so depending on which one you want to train, you can actually use your fragments to actually pump up Dark Force. Okay, this is for when you hit 7 stars for any fighter. Okay, so let us go into skills. Okay, let us go into skills. For skills, okay, general rule of thumb, if you are training up an API 12 or an API 13 fighter, okay, I repeat, an API 12 on an API 13 fighter, basically you bring their stars up to 7 stars. Okay, you can bring their stars up to 7 stars. Once you hit 7 stars, sorry, once you hit 7 stars and you have unlocked Dark Force, do not, okay, I repeat, do not level up your attributes, your Dark Force attributes. Do not upgrade your Dark Force. Okay, don't do it yet. Start saving up fragments. Okay, why? Because you are waiting for these 8 elements, aka as known as gates. Okay, because to unlock gates, to level up gates, you need a lot of frags. Okay, so to summarize again, API 12, API 13 fighters, you can evolve them up to 7 stars. Okay, then you go for 8 elements unlock. Okay, save your fragments, do not spend them on Dark Force, then go for 8 elements or gates unlock. Okay, or unlock all these. Once this is max, once these have all 8 gates have been completed, then you go back to the attribute for Dark Force upgrade, then you start maxing out these 3 stats here. Okay, for bosses, if you are training up a tank boss, okay, let's take Rugal for example. Evolve your tank boss up to 6 stars at least. Why? Because for tanks, they are supposed to be in front. Okay, so with that being said, you need to unlock this damage reduction. This is very important for tanks. Look at level 82, resistance rate boost 9%. It's very high. Okay, 9% is very high. So your boss, your tank at the front will take lesser damage. Okay, I repeat again, boss tanks or any other tanks must be 6 stars at least. Okay, for DPS bosses, okay, let's take Neskill for example. You can bring him up. Okay, you can bring that up to 5 stars. Okay, look at my Neskill, 5 stars, K at 5 stars, Gilnitz at 5 stars. Why? You need to unlock this. Damage deepen. Okay, because they are DPS fighters, you will need to unlock this so that you can boost their damage. This is by percentage. So the increment in damage is actually even higher than before with this unlock. After that, okay, it depends. If let's say for Neskill, for example, if you manage to unlock him to, if you manage to evolve him 5 stars early, and maybe if you guys feel that gates or 8 elements it's not so early, doesn't come out that fast, then you can actually consider bringing them up to 6 stars. Okay, then you can actually go for damage reduction. Okay, my Crazy Yori, look, my Crazy Yori is 6 stars. Okay, my Orochi Leona is also 6 stars because 4 souls formation, they are core fighters for 4 souls. That's why I bring them up to 6 stars first. Okay, survival rate for them is important. Okay, so okay, I derailed a bit. Okay, so but at the same time, I try to like tell you guys how to actually level up your fighters properly. Okay, so back to the power issue. Okay, every time, okay, you pump in skill points, okay, for your fighter, the power will grow up. Okay, so this is your overall power for your fighter. Okay, so all this adds into your overall power also. Okay, so what's next? Okay, let's go to the next point. Okay, promotion. Okay, promotion. I'm sure by now everyone should know this. Okay, when you promote a fighter, you use enhanced potion, you use promotion materials, you will increase the power, okay, for the fighter. Okay, of course, adding a bit of priority. Okay, you guys can see here. Okay, so this is one of the ways on how you increase your overall team's power. Okay, so between upgrade, evolve, and promotion, okay, every time your fighter level up by one level, okay, the stats added is not as high compared to promotion and evolve. Evolve is the highest. Promotion is the, I would say, is the second highest. Okay, evolve is always the highest. Okay, so promotion and evolvement of your fighters will always increase the power of your fighter by a lot. Okay, so let us go to the next one, the next point. Equipment. Okay, some of you have been asking, Hero, how do I level up my fighter's equipment? Okay, let us go by, there's two ways. Okay, I will basically categorize gang fighters for under DPS. Okay, so there's two ways. Let's look at Rugal. Okay, for tank fighters, okay, the rule of thumb here, okay, my Rugal is a bit different, okay, because this is a bit higher level. Let's look at Geese. Okay, Geese is the same because they are my core fighter, that's why. Okay, let's say for Rugal, as a tank fighter, you need to level up. Okay, you need to promote and level up your pants, your equipment first, means your clothing. Okay, your pants, your boots, and your fighter's jacket. Okay, so which one to level up first? For tank fighters, always level up the pants first. Okay, I repeat, always level up the pants first, followed by boots, lastly jacket. Okay, why? You guys can see, look at the pants. The pants gives you defense and HP. Boots give you defense and HP also, but jacket only gives you HP. Okay, so defense and HP, these two gives you. Okay, after that, then lastly you go for weapon. Okay, tank fighters level up the clothing first, lastly followed by weapon. So for DPS fighter, actually it's the same. Level up the clothing first, lastly the weapon. But there's a difference. What's the difference? For tank fighters, generally, okay, because like I said just now, because Geese and Rugal is my core fighter, so I actually level their weapon up by almost to the same. Okay, by right, let's say for Rugal, his weapon ideally should be at least 5 to 10 levels difference lower than your clothing. So let's say pants, boots, and jacket is a level 80. By right, his weapon should be at least 75 or 70. Okay, why? Because promoting equipment, especially at this level right now, is very, very expensive. It costs a few million gold. Okay, you need to try and save gold. Okay, so tanks being tanks, they are not supposed to do a lot of damage. They are just there to absorb damage. So this is why their clothing is always a priority to level up first. Okay, weapon for tanks can be at least 5 or 10 level lower than your clothing. For DPS fighter, okay, DPS and gang, I put them in the same group. Can take K for example. Look, K is opposite. His pants are all at level 75. His clothing, I mean, is all at level 75. His weapon at level 85. Okay, because he's a DPS character, he's there to do a lot of damage. Okay, to kill off your opponent's fighter ASAP. Okay, look at kill. Look at my next kill. Same thing. Level 80 for weapon. The rest 5 level lower. Okay. Crazy Yuri, same thing. Level 80 for weapon. The rest 5 level lower. Orochi Leona is also the same. Okay. So this is how you should level up your equipment. Okay, for tanks and for gangs and DPS. Okay, next thing, badges and tomes. Okay, in this game at the moment, the most popular badges, or the badges and tome that is most used, is your Orochi badge. Okay, Orochi badge is very valuable. Why? So many characters using Orochi badge. Crazy Leona uses Orochi badge. No, Orochi Leona uses Orochi badge. Crazy Yori, Gilnitz, Orochi Chris, Orochi Shermay, okay, Orochi himself, and stuff like a lot of fighters. Okay, even Yori or even normal Yori also. Okay, the second popular badge is your flame badge. Okay, K uses it, Nash Q uses it, Q uses it. Okay, he doesn't have it because I took it out. Mai uses it and stuff like that. Okay, a lot of fighters uses flame badge also. Same as your scorching tome. Okay, and same as yeah, basically scorching tome. Okay, scorching tome is one of the very popular ones. Superpower tome also. Okay, basically. Okay, so I derailing a bit. Okay, so basically for tome and badges, you guys need to unlock the fate for your tome and badges at least. Okay, why? Because when you unlock, okay, it adds a lot of stats. Let me check. Okay, if I'm not wrong, it's 15%. Look, okay, 15% for badge, HP but increased by 15%. For tome, attack increased by 15%. So this is very high. With these two unlock, okay, these two fates unlock for a character, your power for the character will go up by a lot, very high. And after that, every time you promote additional badges or tome for your fighter, you get an increment of 5%. You guys can see here, 5% is a lot. Okay. On top of that, every time you level up, okay, it also adds in to the power of your character. But of course, this one is depending. Okay, you guys can see my fighters. Look, 76, 80, 71, 75 is not high. It's not really. If I can do high, I'll definitely do high. But especially at this level 90 plus, basically you guys can see here, is getting more and more ridiculous. The XP needed. Okay, it's not enough. Okay, so this one is based on your. If you can do it, do it. If you cannot do it, then it's okay. Your main 4 equipment is more important. Basically, as long as you unlock the fates for your tome and badge, I think it's okay. Okay, so this is how you basically increase your power under the equipment side. Okay, the next thing I want to touch on is evolving your equipment. Okay, same thing as how you level up, okay, your equipment. normally pants first, boots first, and jacket first, using your awakening gem. Okay, pants, boots, then jacket. Okay, pants, boots, jacket. Always pants, boots, jacket. Remember, do it by this way. Okay, you guys can see all 4 stars at the moment. Okay, all 4 stars at the moment. Okay, K is 3 stars. I'll be trying. I'll look into getting up to 4 stars soon. Not much awakening gems left. Okay, Gion is also 3 stars. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, priority wise, it depends. Mainly, you can give your front fighters. Okay, evolve your front fighters equipment first, because they are standing at the front. They need more health. They need more defense. Okay, to tank the damage before they goes down. So front fighters priority to actually to evolve your equipment. Okay, so all this also goes into your overall power. Okay, so the next part I want to touch on, weapon itself, the fate. Okay, the fate of the weapon to unlock fate. Okay, you guys can see Crazy Yuri, I do not have his awakening weapon. I do not have his weapon. Why? Okay, Crazy Orochi Leona I have, Ruga I have, Nesq I have, K I have, Gyonix I have. Okay, Geese I also have. Okay, Crazy Yuri I don't have. Why? Because number 1, it's quite expensive for the Asia server. Number 2, his weapon only lets him increase his ultimate damage. Okay, so to me it's not really a priority yet. In the future, under the shop, I can use awakening fragments to actually exchange his weapon from there. So I'm not really in a hurry. Okay, so but of course generally bosses you need to have their weapon, because by equipping their weapon, getting a weapon for your fighters and equipping on your fighters, your power will go up by a lot. Okay, your power will go up by a lot because it basically unlocks their ultimate to become stronger. It also increases your damage by a lot also. Okay, so this is the overall introduction for equipment leveling, promoting, unlocking fates and stuff like that. Let us go to the next point. Okay, this is not released for the global servers site yet. Okay, not released for the global server yet, but should be soon, which is Esoteric. Okay, I have briefly went through this during my last stream, if I remember correctly. Okay, but this is a more detailed explanation. Esoteric plays a huge part in increasing your fighter's power. Okay, how huge? I'm talking at least 10k power increment for your fighter. At least. Okay, with the stones level up basically. So let us go through part by part for this whole Esoteric portion of the game. Let's look at the Esoteric list first. Each fighter, okay, each fighter has a list. These are all the command moves for the particular fighter. So in this case, Crazy Yuri. So these are all his moves. When Esoteric is unlocked for the global server, you guys should actually try and fulfill all of the moves here. Okay, let me show you guys one example. Okay, I just got Chrysalid. He's very new. Nothing yet. Let's look at Esoteric's list. Okay, look. Oh, apparently they didn't put in the name, okay, of his moves, but no worry. When you fulfill the required buttons, okay, here, you actually get rewards here. Okay, you actually get rewards here. So let's do a quick set. Okay, so let's set this. Okay, after you set this, what will happen? Okay, basically the game will automatically place all the buttons for you. You look under a storage list. Look, I unlock this move. I can claim the rewards here. Okay, so basically you do it quick. You quick remove, then you go for the next set. You equip, then you remove again. Then you go to the next set. Okay, let us do this fast. Okay, this the last one. Okay, last one. Okay, so after you have successfully filled in all the moves under a storage list, look, you guys can see you can claim all the prizes, all the rewards here. Okay, so you just claim all of them. So after claiming, okay, you get all this thing called Esoteric Essence. Okay, later we'll touch on this. What does Esoteric Essence do? So let us go back to Crazy Yori. So you guys can see Crazy Yori, I have given him all these stones. Okay, there are a few different types of stones. Okay, number one, stones, there are a few grades. You have your white grade. Okay, white grade stones, junior basically they call it junior here. Basically gives you the least stats. Okay, look at this: defense plus 30, HP plus 480. Green gives you a little bit more. Blue gives you a little bit higher. Okay, followed by purple. Okay, the highest grade is of course orange. Okay, orange is the highest grade. The stats the orange gives you is a lot. Okay, you guys can see here. Okay, so with colors sorted out, orange being the rarest, which is what you need to try and aim for to equip all your fighters with orange stones. If you do not have, it's okay. Okay, just use purple stones. Purple stones, the stats is not that low, so it's also high. Okay, so now comes to the next point. Where is your fighter going to be placed? Show you guys my formation. My Crazy Yori, my Orochi Leona, my Rugal is at the front. Okay. Esoteric stones, there are a few different types of stones. Let us take the left arrow for example. You guys can see there's different DPS HP, DPS tank, tank HP. Okay, 3 types. Okay, so what does this mean? Okay, DPS HP, let's look at this. Attack plus 300, HP plus 1050. It's like what the stone says. Basically, this stone gives you attack and HP. That's why it's called DPS HP. DPS tank gives you attack and defense. This is why it's called a DPS tank stone. Okay, lastly, tank HP gives you defense, gives you HP. So because my Crazy Yori is standing at the front, this is why I give him tank HP and DPS tank stones. Okay, of course the A and B buttons, there are 2 types of also. NT buttons gives you resistance rate, meaning add to your defense. Okay, damage button gives you damage. Okay, you guys can see B button is also the same. Okay, it's also the same. So Crazy Yori here, because it's standing at the front, which is why I give him tank HP. Okay, I think I do not have a right tank HP arrow, so that's why I actually gave him a, oh I have. Okay, later I can look into leveling up and give it to him. Okay, but this is why I gave him a DPS tank button instead. Okay, his senior Esoterics that you guys can see. Okay, it's all tank. Okay, because it's standing at the front. Okay, one thing to note, you cannot put the same buttons. Okay, let me see. Okay, look, DPS HP, DPS tank here. I cannot put another DPS tank, DPS HP button here because it doesn't work. Okay, you guys can see I'm able to use the same kind. Okay, so I have to put a different button. Okay, so same as Orochi Leona, because she stands in the front, I give her a lot of tank stones. Okay, you guys can see here. So by giving your fighter tank stones, you guys can see attack is 0. Okay, for the Esoteric attribute, HP actually increases by a lot. Okay, because of the tank HP. Defense increased by a lot. Damage free by 2.7% also. Okay, then for Esoteric skill, because I equip Eye Slasher, so basically attack plus 400, HP plus 2400, defense plus 240, perfect chance plus 2%. Okay, perfect chance basically it means after she attacks, the next fighter that comes out attack, there's a chance for the attack to come out as a perfect attack. Okay, the higher the stone, the stats, all these stats will go up. Okay, you guys can see here. Okay, you guys, one more thing for you guys to notice. Under here, you guys can see Rebel Spark. This word is an orange color. If I were to change the button here, one of the buttons to a purple button, okay, this thing becomes purple, and the stats here will drop. Okay, you guys can see. Look. Okay, so let me change it back. Okay, the stats goes back up to very high. Look, 6%. Okay, so front fighters basically I give them tank stones. Back fighters is all damage. Okay, look, all the DPS, all the DPS. Okay, you guys can see from here. Okay. Okay, so basically this is how you equip your fighters. How you equip Esoteric stones for your fighters. Okay, so the next thing to touch on, how do you level up your Esoteric stone? Okay, let me see. Just to show you guys a quick one. Okay, let's go back to Crazy Yori. Okay, DPS tank. Let us put in the DPS, the tank HP button. Okay, the gist of it is quick 50 levels upgrade. Okay, level up 50 levels for stone is about 2000 Esoteric essence being used. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade. Okay, you guys can see. So after you upgrade to level 50, you can spend a bit of gold to break the stone. Okay, to basically increase the stats here. You guys can see. Okay, so overall, this one stone alone, the power gives to your fighter is quite a bit substantial. Okay, quite substantial. After that, once all your stones is at level 50, then you slowly can go back one by one and level them up by. You can go quick upgrade. Every time you do a quick upgrade, it's actually a 10 levels promotion. Okay, so you can slowly promote your Esoteric stones 10 levels at a time. Okay, so basically this is how you promote and level up your Esoteric stones. Okay, so this is the whole Esoteric portion of this game. Okay, I hope I actually explained this part quite clear. If you guys don't understand, feel free to comment and ask me. Okay, so let us go to the next point. Okay, this video is a bit long. Okay, as I mentioned just now. Hope so far you guys are not bored. The next part okay, is your statue. The statue right now has just been released for the global server. Okay, for the global server. I mentioned in a very quick video, okay, that I posted out I think a few days ago, explaining on how to actually buy the statue. So basically I will not touch so much on this, but statue basically gives you a lot of stats added, okay, to your power. Okay, I can do an example. Okay, let me just spend some gold. Let me see. Okay, let's spend 98 diamonds, okay, just to get one master grade for bronze. Okay, you can see up here, look, all this adds up to your power. Okay, all this adds up to your power. Basically it's here. Okay, have 8 statue, attribute increased by 8%. So basically the more statue you have, this attribute will actually go up higher. Okay, but like I said in my statues video, if you have enough resources, or maybe during an event whereby it tells you to spend X amount of gold, spend X amount of diamond, okay, to get certain rewards, then maybe you're short of spending maybe a few hundred diamonds or a few million gold, then you can come to the statue portion here and then just buy some additional statue. That's it. Okay, statue, as you guys can see from here, only can use one at any point of time, but the more you buy will actually adds up the overall attribute here at the last row right here. Okay, so 5 statue in each section will actually adds all of these stats, okay, into all your fighters, okay, which basically goes into your overall power. Okay, statue adds a lot of power, okay, to your team. Okay, so with that, we will go to the next point. Artifacts. Okay, I have posted up an artifact video before on how to properly level up your artifacts. These are my artifacts right now. Okay, I'm still trying to get them up to max. Not easy. Okay, so basically level up. Just a reminder, okay, a refresher. Level up the first one, okay, then level up the second one, then level up the third one, okay, then go back to the second one. Okay, basically 1, 3, 4, then followed by last one. Okay, 1, 3, 4, followed by the second one, not the last one, second one. Then when you unlock the last artifact, the 5th one here, then it depends if you have enough powers, enough artifact source. Okay, after you level up the second one, then you slowly pump up the 5th one. Okay, level up the second one first, then you go for the 5th one. Because why? It's more expensive. Look, every time you cultivate once, you need to spend 10 artifact source. Compared to the rest of artifacts here, it's all 5. Okay, so if you guys do not know how to level up your artifacts, please go and refer to my artifact video, okay, which I created some time back. Okay, so what's next? Okay, let us go to the next one. Hall of Fame. Okay, I have created a video also previously on about priorities, okay, on the food, how to feed your fighters. And feeding fighters not only increases your priority, it also increases the stats of your fighters. Okay, here, all of this goes to your overall power also. Okay, each fighter here, the stats, look, all of this goes to your overall power. Okay, so same thing, how to actually do this portion, Hall of Fame, you guys can go and search for my video, okay, under the Hall of Fame video that I did some time back also. Okay, all this here, each food you feed your fighter, all of this will all go up, okay, to your overall fighter, okay, the power. But of course, it's your main 6. Okay, let's say my main 6 is actually Next Kill, Orochi, Leona and stuff. All of this, if I put that in my main 6, in my main team, all the stats will actually add up to the power there. Okay. Another place where your power will increase is here. Peak battle. Okay, peak battle. You guys can see here. Every time you win, the more you win, your power, your attack will boost up. Your attack boosts up, your power will go up. Okay, and at the start of each season, when the season restarts each month, this will reset to 0. Okay, with this reset to 0, your power will drop a bit. Okay, so do not be alarmed why at the start of every month why your power drop. Okay, because of your peak battle. Peak battle actually gets resetted, and this is gone. Your attack boost is gone, so this is why your power dropped by a bit. Okay, last point. Okay, last point is here. Fighter Biography. This is not out yet for the global server, but I would like to touch this on because this is a video about leveling up your power basically. Each biography here, okay, the skill tree, certain part of skill tree, okay, you guys can see here, like here, okay, like this skill tree here. In all gameplay, increase own team's male fighter defense by 16. The keyword here is in all gameplay, meaning to say not just fighter biography, in your peak battle, in your arena, in everywhere, this stat will go into your fighters. All this will go into your overall power. Okay, let me see if there are any other stats. Okay, look. Okay, in all gameplay, own team's DPS fighter defense increased by 180. Okay, look, in all gameplay, own team's tank fighter attack increased 450. All of this go into your overall power. Okay, things like this, like current biography. Okay, all this doesn't go into outside of this mode. Only stays in biography. Okay, so all this goes into overall power. Okay, so this is a full explanation, okay, on how to level up, how to bring up your power here. Okay, I know this video is a bit long. Okay, take your time to watch this video. Okay, rewind if you need to, replay if you need to, then we will then slowly absorb. Okay, I know it's a lot, but I hope with this explanation, okay, will actually gives you guys an idea on how to increase your power. Okay, to conclude, I need to give you guys an heads up. A high power doesn't mean, okay, you can beat any other team which has lower power than you. I repeat again, your power is high doesn't mean you can beat any other team which has lower power than you. Power is just a number. Okay, yes, power increases the stats of all your fighters, let them take more damage, let them do more damage, but the most important thing is your team synergy. Okay, the most important thing is your team's synergy. Let me show you guys a video. This is my clubmate. Okay, he managed to beat me. Okay, he managed to beat me, and his power is almost 100k lesser than me. Okay, too bad there's no replay. I can't replay this fight. Okay, but basically he actually won me. Okay, why? Because of his team here. His mind is really very painful. Okay, his synergy is quite good. Okay, because he got Kula, he got mind that does a lot of AoE damage. Okay, he got Crazy Yori here to actually do the... Is this a 4 souls? Oh, this is not a 4 souls. Okay, I thought this is a 4 souls. Yeah, no. Okay, but basically his mind and Kula does a lot of damage. Okay, and I actually lost. He actually beat me, so I was quite surprised. So power doesn't matter at all. Okay, team synergy is very important, guys. Okay, so with that being said, okay, please feel free to ask me questions, okay, and post your comments, post your question under this video. I would love to answer them. I would love to hear from you guys. Okay, so with this, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.